All right, so this Knife Thoughts video is going to be a real quick unboxing of another knife from Jack Wolf Knives. So I actually got this in the mail yesterday, but I usually get home pretty late from work, so I wasn't able to do a video. I really wanted to do an unboxing because these are always really fun to unbox for me because I don't know what handle material I'm getting or what variation I'm getting, and I really like to see, my first reactions. I hope you all enjoy it too. So I wanted to do an unboxing, but it was too late last night when I got home to do it. Now it's before I leave for work, and it's actually still kind of dark out, so it's kind of a mix of both natural and artificial light. I have a light bar going, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully you can see the knife better with that light bar. But real quick, I wanted to kind of give a little self shout out here. I didn't have any of my Knife Thoughts shirts clean, so I'm wearing one of the sample shirts I had made for the Barlow Bearcat Club, and it's just a fun little online knife club that I put together for people who enjoy Barlow knives. And if you like Jack Wolf knives, Ben already did the Midnight Jack, which was a Barlow. I think we've had a great time so far. It's been really cool to see how the club has evolved. We had slips made and hopefully a club knife coming up this year. So you can join the club. It is on my site, Knife Thoughts. I'll put a link to it in the description here. But anyway, let's get right into it. I am going to use the previous model from Jack Wolf Knives, the Venom Jack, to open this one. And of course, no problem opening it. These, well, maybe I'll have a problem opening it. I think I might have broken my finger last night training, or yesterday, training or teaching jiu-jitsu. I'm not sure exactly when it happened, but it's definitely given me some trouble. But as always, comes in a really nice box with some shiny embossed lettering, logo, and then a write-up that you can stop the video and read if you haven't yet. Then there is the metal tube, which is such a nice touch being metal, and the really cool tube art. And so you can see the low drag Jack, Jack Wolf himself here is in his white linen suit and is cruising those Miami nights. So that's really cool. A definite vaporwave type aesthetic. There might be a specific name for this specific type with like the lines and the cross hatching and stuff, but anyway, that kind of vibe. So really cool. I really like it. And as always, this tube art really ups the pog. So there's the pog, which shows the full tube art, so you can see kind of the whole look there. Really ups the, I don't know, the fanciness, I guess, to have such unique and cool tube art on all of these. Then, as always, there is a very well done leather slip included. This one looks pretty much like the others. I know that there have been some changes with those, but that one's pretty similar. Here's the knife. It's in a blue microfiber. I am going to take the sticker out. Ben told me at one point which way was easier to take the sticker out, but anyway, got it out without much trouble this time around. And that is a pretty cool sticker, Miami Nights. So that one's gonna go right with all of the other Jack Wolf Knives stickers. I have them all on my safe, so gonna go right with those, and I think that's a really cool sticker. So let's take a look at the knife and see which version I got. This is gonna go right into my pocket, carry and use it today. And so all morning I was like, look at the site and know what the actual names of all of the handle materials are. I get excited to open these knives and forget to do that, like every single time. And I'm telling you, at least 3 times this morning, I told myself in my mind, go to the site, look at what the names of them are, so that you don't just like not know what the name is. Sprinkle a little professionalism in. And I didn't. So, but be kind to myself. I was, getting the baby ready and everything. So I'm not you know, I might call this the wrong thing, but you can definitely go to the site and see what the actual name is. And so this is like a yellow shred carbon fiber. So there's shredded carbon fiber, and then a yellow within it. So very cool. Goes with the city's colors that I work in, and I'm in a lot of the time, Pittsburgh. And man, what a sharp teardrop. So this is a teardrop jack. I will definitely be doing a full review of this knife where I go into some details on the pattern itself, but like I said, trying to keep this one short here. So first of all, perfectly centered, as has come to be expected. No gaps, as has come to be expected from Jack Wolf knives. No gaps on the covers that I see. Really well done on those covers, nice, and you know, even some of them you can't even really see the transition. And interesting thing, I didn't think about this blade sits really deep. So most of the Jack Wolf knives models have been pinchable, so I'll be interested to see if this is. Yes, now it definitely doesn't help that my finger is injured in some manner, so we'll have to see after that has healed up how it pinches. I mean, you can definitely pinch it for sure, but that blade does sit pretty low. And speaking of that blade, that is a very, very fat spear point. So a lot of people really love fat spear points, and that's one of the things I think that really drew people to this model. You can see there how thick it is here at the belly, right here, compared to here at the ricasso. So very cool, very emphasized, like I've said about other Jack Wolf knives designs. And one really interesting thing that's very different on this one versus all of the others so far is the blade steel. This is S90V rather than M390, and I don't think that I have ever used S90V. So I'll be really interested to see how this works. Definitely put it to use, and I'm very excited for that. So very cool as always. Of course, I am going to do a full review, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, click the bell, and select all so you know when I post that video. Also, as always, thank you to Ben for sending this along. I'm really excited about this one, and I really appreciate it. And make sure you check out my other social media. I'm on Instagram and Facebook at Knife Thoughts. And last but not least, as always, don't forget to go out and do good.